Remote viewing is the gathering of information from distant targets using intuition rather than the intellect or the usual five senses. Remote viewing is probably the most scientifically studied of the intuitive skills. Many governments investigated the reality of this phenomenon for many years. Most of these studies have not been publicly released. However, enough information is public to know that this intuitive capability does exist and that it includes gathering information about targets that are distant in space and time, including the future. A specific protocol that records information for analysis is an important part of remote viewing. You will be using our online Protocol 8, and here is an example produced by a viewer who is only given the random coordinate, or tag, 167211. The viewer's task was to describe and sketch the 167211 target photo site feedback. The feedback photo was supplied to the viewer within 24 hours via an email. Here is the feedback photo that the viewer received. The subconscious mind indeed works in mysterious and wondrous ways. Perhaps the greatest benefit of investing by remote viewing is the opportunity to learn how to communicate with your subconscious mind and its unlimited potential. Here is another example. As always in Protocol 8, the viewer was only given the coordinate, in this case 390350, and the tasking to describe and sketch the feedback photo site. Note the words in her transcript: looking, observing, watching. Also note the sketches of the eyes. Here is the feedback photo. Remember that these two examples were truly precognitive. That is, the viewers were getting information from the future. Yes, you might be thinking, but how can I use this precog capability to invest? The approach we use is called Associative Remote Viewing, or ARV for short. ARV uses the 6-digit coordinate to identify the target photo associated with the future up or down price change of stock or commodity markets. For example, let's predict the up or down price change of stock ABC between 2 trading days. Since there are 2 possible outcomes, up or not up, we use 2 possible photo choices. The first choice, in this example, is associated with an up move. This means that you will only see this beach photo as email feedback if and only if stock ABC moves up. So, when you provide a description and sketches of the beach photo, you are indeed predicting an up move. But what if the stock moves down? Then the second photo will be provided as feedback, and you and your subconscious should have described and sketched the avocado photo. Here is the feedback photo email for our example of an up move in stock ABC. At feedback time, you not only get the correct target photo, but you now know whether your prediction was a hit, miss, or pass. Keep your focus, however, on the feedback photo, since that is and was your target. You now have the truth in front of you, a photo of the actual physical site that you were remote viewing earlier. Precognition and ARVing begin with this truth. Thus, in linear time, the RV session is done first. Analysis and judging of the RV transcript is then done with each of the 2 possible photo choices. If there is a good match, then a specific up or down prediction has been made and it can be used to trade in the financial market. Once the trade is determined, feedback is sent to the viewer for the critical feedback session. However, time is not linear, and the following circle of time sequence summarizes part of our model of information flow within time. In the remaining chapters of this workshop, we will have much more to say about the mystery and application of time using the capabilities of your consciousness and subconsciousness. Before we get to that, let's do some ARVing. When you feel ready, go to Chapter 2, Doing an ARV Session in Protocol 8.